Well, motherfucker, look who's back from the dead. It's me, Father Big Bad Devil Daddy himself, Reaper, with another motherfucking edition of The Underground. And tonight I have with me an up and coming beast of a band known as Give Me Oblivion. But before we get into that, let's take a quick commercial break to our sponsors at Villain Arts Tattoo. Fucking A right. Villain Arts Tattoo conventions. Matter of fact, myself and my much better half, Mischief, just got back from tour, from being on two of those conventions. We did Houston, and then we just got back from OKC. And I can tell you that it is much more than just a tattoo convention. You can get fucked up there. You can get weed. You can find just about any type of jewelry, anything. I mean, these vendors were just absolutely fucking incredible. And of course, the winner who did my latest Reaper tattoo is my brother Pablo from Vibes Tattoo in Houston, Texas. So big shout out to him. And if you guys out there in Three Witches Land are looking for a good tattoo, you might be in the Houston area, check out Vibes Tattoo Studio. All right, so here we are. Now, normally here at the Underground, you know that I have a penchant for doom metal and all things heavy. And also that I have a big soft spot for some seriously extreme fucking metal. As I've been a death metal drummer for about 20 years, I love all the new heavy shit that just keeps raising the bar. And with me tonight is Give Me Oblivion from Atlanta, Georgia. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly.
Yes.
You guys mostly from Atlanta area at least?
Actually, no.
I knew it. God damn
it.
Unfortunately, Lashate didn't tell me. I just assumed. And, you know, I've toured through Atlanta before, and just about every surrounding area calls themselves Atlanta. So where exactly are y'all from?
Kind of all over, really. I'm out here in Roberta. That's a little bit west of Macon out here.
Okay, awesome. I'm familiar with Macon. Yes.
I'm from Eastman, which is like an hour south of Macon and probably as fucking in the sticks as you get.
Nice. There's nothing better than that. I like that dirty.
I'm from Warner Robins, about 2 hours south of Atlanta.
Holy moly. Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
Same for me.
So let's just start at the beginning. How did Give Me Oblivion get started? How'd y'all get together?
Well, me and Pat, we've been playing together about what?
Almost 10 years.
And we've been kind of doing our own thing until old Cooter.
We'll find him somewhere.
I mean, I know you can't see where I'm pointing, but I'm pointing at his ass right there.
That guy right there. That's
well, yeah, we'll do it like fucking SpongeBob. We'll just raise our hand.
Do I still got to raise my hand?
No. Right on. All right, so you guys have been playing together on and off. Have you been in like any other like full bands like that you've gone out, done some shows, anything in the past?
Yeah, I was in a few a few bands about 20 years ago. Pretty semi-successful bands. Did small tours, played a ton of shows. So actually, Dakota was a big fan of one of those bands, and that's how I met Dakota.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. His old guitar player taught me how to play guitar.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I mean, I'll tell you, just from some of the practice sessions that I saw on YouTube, I can definitely tell you guys, you know, are definitely some seasoned musicians. It's fucking tight as fuck.
We appreciate
A lot of
that.
work.
Little bit genty.
I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Hey, we found this guy on Craigslist.
They did find me on Craigslist.
Backpage, Craigslist, whichever one you want to call it.
Yeah, see, all these fucking years, Craigslist has been getting a fucking horrible fucking name, and every once in a while, something good pops.
Something good happened.
Hey,
shits out, if you will.
They found me under the casual encounter section and just rolled with it.
Ah, so you were in like, you know, a negligee, your favorite thong and everything.
Oh, dude, full on escort. All right, don't call me a hooker. I'll get pissed.
Yeah, we'll save all that for outtakes on a tour video. All right. Well, that's awesome.
Hey, we're all tight.
Oh shit. So the peanut gallery has begun. Hello to Tyler Courtney, Austin Williams, and Heather Monkey coming to us from YouTube. Awesome. Thanks for joining the underground. So, okay. So who actually had the idea for this band? Like, how did this come out of you two guys jamming and then suddenly want to find those other pieces that fit?
I can say for me,
I wasn't there.
I can say for me that just me and him have been on and off playing a lot over years, but not like doing a band or anything. I've had a traveling job for like 4 years. And
Oh, that makes it fucking tough.
oh
That's
yeah.
for sure.
But so we swing through and we started hammering out. Things actually progressed for a change, you know. Like as far as songwriting, the material goes. So it just took with hell. I quit traveling. I will do this.
Okay. At what point did you guys decide that, hey, we got something here, you know, let's try to take this out, make it a
Same
reality?
look at me. Just kidding.
Well, when me and Anthony ended up kind of trashing the idea of the project that we were going for, and we wanted to do something a little bit more energetic and way heavier. And I was like, I got the perfect guy I can call. So I called up Dakota and I was like, hey man, are you down to jam? And he was like, yeah, I'll come jam. And it was just supposed to be us messing around, you know. And we wrote the first song, and we were kind of impressed with what we came up with. And so we just kept writing. And we were like, all right, well, we've been together about 6 months. Let's book a show. It was about 5 months. And then we were like, let's book a show now. So we did. We played one show, and yeah, the rest has been history.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
I felt like it, so we'll keep doing it.
So it's kind of hard to tell from the video. Is all four of you guys in the videos that you put up on your YouTube channel?
Yes, I'm really short, so I get lost behind everything.
Yeah, I probably wasn't in some of them.
Yeah.
All of us drummers always do.
Yeah.
We fall back in the fray.
That's the bass player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is our drummer.
Yeah, he's done.
Son of a bitch!
Okay, hold on. Let me map it out. Old buddy that's not on the screen with us, bassist. That right there, that's our guitarist. This is our fucking drummer, and I scream at people.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with screaming at people. I personally love to scream at people. I usually hate most people. So I can relate. Most people are fucking stupid. So it gives us something to scream about, right? So there's got to be quite a bit of different influences, or are most of your influences similar? I hear so many different elements.
That's a good question.
kind of a
Well, before I started playing with them, I wasn't even playing metal. I was playing like pop punk and shit. So
wow.
I draw a lot. I draw a lot of inspiration from like A Day to Remember, Neck Deep. As far as like, music goes, that's what I listen to. So.
Okay. Is there any black metal in there? Because I hear some blast beats. Maybe anything from like the newer, more extreme type of metal now. Groups like Lorna Shore and.
No, actually, I play the drums, so my black metal influence comes from Jimmy Borgir.
Now you're speaking my fucking language.
Yeah, Jimmy Borgir, cognitive, stuff like that.
I swear fucking John. John says Reaper screams if people deserve a Wolf Hall smash. Damn it, John. It's always good to have you around, buddy. Anyhow. Okay, for sure, man. I know they've had a lot of lineup changes. Nicholas Barker, who started out in Cradle of Filth, which is also one of my all-time favorites. When he got to Dimmu, it just, in my opinion, elevated what they were doing. So, yeah, definitely. I can hear the influence. Everything is crisp, tight, just fucking sick as shit. How about guitarist there?
I'm just a product of metal. I'm just a product of it.
Any particular subgenres you like the most?
It's kind of hard to say because I like a lot of tech death. I like a lot of necrophages. Wes Out. He's a big influence, and Dimebag Darrell.
Oh yeah, gotta have Dimebag.
Yeah,
absolutely.
CFH, got to. But yeah, it's just a lot of mesh up a bunch of different influences.
Okay. Because I can definitely tell, like, I hear some like Gojira type stuff,
Yeah.
Even like maybe a little bit of Exodus here and there.
Yeah, thrashy, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't know any theory, and we don't play in key. Like it's I don't know.
I always say
they got a lot of theory.
You don't necessarily have to know theory to know feel, to know what sounds good, what, the rhythms, all that stuff, especially writing a good fucking breakdown. And you guys tend to have a lot of really good, what I like to call drop the ass out, which a lot of bands just don't focus on it. God damn it. That's what makes a pit want to destroy everybody and yeet them out the fucking window every 5 seconds. That's good metal.
Yeah.
And I think it was either The Truth Behind the Lies or that might have been the one. You had a really big breakdown. I was like, okay, that's tight.
I think that's true. That sounds like true.
Yeah, either that one or Chaos. Possibly Doomsday.
Yeah, that's a
Doomsday.
good one.
Yeah, the end of Doomsday is.
Yeah, just fucking sick. I love that type of shit. It looks like we lost your buddy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Hopefully he can come back.
He's in here somewhere. He's just short. Can't see him.
Right. Now, at any point, do you throw any clean singing in there at all, or is it just mostly?
Well, so far as as writing's gone, it's been mostly unclean. But I'll do whatever whatever sounds good for the song. I don't mind doing cleans. That's fine.
Sure, absolutely. If the song calls for it, if it's a emotional moment, something like that. I could definitely see that getting thrown in there.
Yeah.
But, I have a lot of like old school hardcore roots myself and, like old Soulfly and Sepultura.
Mm-hmm.
where there's hell, if the music doesn't have a calling for it, you don't need it. It's just I know that's kind of like the current trend in metal is to have like the clean and then scream. I don't know. Not that huge of a fan of metalcore. So not since Kill Switch Engage. So I like the getting back to roots, very aggressive, kind of feeling stuff. So who predominantly does the songwriting? And what's your process?
Well, you may be able to hear the difference in some of the songs, but some of them are directly written by Dakota on guitar, and then I'll put drums to it, and then we'll figure out the meat and potatoes in the middle and where the bass goes. Mm-hmm. Then sometimes I'll write an entire song, sometimes Dakota will write an entire song, and then me and Anthony have songs together. Anthony will come out with a cool little bass lick, and I'll be like, hey, play that again. And we'll jam that for a second. That'll end up being a part in the song. We kind of just pull from whatever feels right.
No, that's awesome. A lot of the time, that's not how it seems to work.
Yeah.
It's usually just drummer and guitarist, like, by themselves, hashing shit out, and then bring everybody in after that.
Yeah, I really feel like we don't try to put any kind of, like, routine to how we write. We're not limiting ourselves on the possibility of being creative. So we pull from everybody, not just a guitarist writing the entire song and then here's what you need to play.
Yes, the old James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich approach.
Yeah, so yeah, we don't do that at all.
No, that's really refreshing to hear because a lot of bands don't work like that.
Yeah, we got together.
I just always wanted to be like a part of the songwriting process, whether I was writing lyrics or, just come up with like a cool drum beat and then see if the guitarist could like, get in on whatever my double kicks are doing and just kind of go at it like that. It's nice to have, literally everybody in the band contributing. I think that makes a more cohesive album, and you guys get stronger and tighter that way. And like I said, it shows. Especially Truth Behind the Lies there. That opening riff between the bass, the drums, and the guitar, it's just like so tight. Did it take you long to come up with this stuff, or?
We've been a band a total of 8 months.
If that.
It's been that.
Yeah.
That's a really short time to come up with some impressive shit like this. I gotta say that. Most bands don't have that kind of work ethic. It takes some, a year sometimes, year and a half.
I feel like, a lot of bands will put 2-3 hours into a band practice, maybe twice a week. Yeah, we do 9, 10, sometimes 12-hour days once a week. Yeah, we're there all day.
Yeah,
playing music.
Like we all live
within an hour and a half.
Yeah, he lives an hour and a half from the practice spot. I live an hour.
I live 40 minutes from the practice spot.
Yeah, so
well, it's good that you got that kind of dedication.
It's at the bass player's out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why when you saw him, he was probably sitting in front of the drums or something.
Yeah, he's in the band.
Yeah, I fucked up.
But no, so yeah, we all travel a good distance to his house, and so we feel like if we're going to be traveling that far, we might as well stick it out and accomplish what we came there to accomplish. So.
Now, do you guys feel like you're in a specific dynamic, or like I said, that any of those subgenres? I mean, I fucking hate subgenres. Everybody's got a title, everything. But is there like any particular type of metal that you guys think that?
I mean, honestly, no. We wouldn't put a label on, what we're writing. I feel like that would limit us on what we could write.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So we play whatever feels right.
Yeah, whoever knows.
Anything could happen with this band.
For sure.
Except
So you did your first show, you said. Where'd you guys do that at?
In Warner Robins at a place called Friends on the Hill.
Friends on the Hill.
Friends on the Hill.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Adam.
Adam.
So what was the feedback from the people?
Generally, I think people liked it. I think they enjoyed it.
It was a very high energy show. So, I mean, a lot of people were very receptive, you know.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed it. The whole show kick ass and you know, the fans that played. So I mean,
Was there a pit?
There was a couple.
yeah, the couple.
Nice. There's nothing better than watching bodies fly through the air. I mean, you know, it's
Nothing
like
better.
horror and
Nothing
metal. They go together so well.
In fact, our roadie's here, and he slung the shit out of somebody. Like,
Oh boy.
fucking threw his ass.
Oh, was he being a jack off or something?
Who, the roadie?
Nah, it was
No.
Oh, no, he was just moshing. He was just having fun. He
Now, see,
slung it
that's
to
what
the
I'm talking
fucking moon.
See, I miss pits like that, you know, where everybody was like not wanting to specifically kill each other. It was just living in the moment kind of thing. And
Exactly.
respect. There's so many pits out there where people just literally just want to get in there and just get into a fucking dogfight. So it's nice to know that there's, you know, still some respect in the pit. Awesome. You know, did anyone say like, you know, you guys remind me of so-and-so or anything like that? Because, you know, marketing, when you're trying to, you know, get to that next level, you know, unfortunately, that's how that shit works. So do you see yourselves, you know, kind of going in any particular direction to try to market yourselves? Because I see you guys have a great online presence, which is just detrimental to the business.
thanks to Shay.
Yeah,
Thanks to
she's had a lot to do with helping with that, for sure.
She's helping us out a ton.
Yeah, now how did that happen? Did she just happen to catch the show, or did she know any of you guys previous?
You want to tell her shit on. So, so me and Shay know each other pretty well. That's about as far as I can tell you without revealing too much. What the fuck was that?
Now, see, ladies and gentlemen, you never know what's going to happen on the underground. We got drama. We got people kicking indoors. It's fabulous.
There's a bunch of fucking cats.
Oh, let me tell you about a couple of Hellcats I know. They would be my own. Jeez Louise. Can't hold them for 5 seconds and they want to fucking take your throat out.
Just you know, we know Shay through me.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like I said, she's been awesome. She's helped out massive time.
I'm sorry, the audio was a little bad.
Say it again.
Said she's been awesome, man. She's helped out a massive ton. You know, like we
For
wouldn't,
sure.
we wouldn't have this kind of presence. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, Black Tar got started in the midst of the pandemic in 2020. So we couldn't do any shows, and I was literally on the net for probably 4 to 6 hours, just networking, talking to other bands, dropping live feeds, all that kind of stuff. And just kind of the metal community just came together and just tried to help each other out, listen to each other's shit. And, you know, their crowd would hear what we're doing. We'd hear, you know, from their vice versa, all that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, I would rather just like set up in the middle of the fucking street somewhere and just rock the fuck out. But sadly, we live in this social media world, and I guess we all have to be social media girls.
Gotta fucking do
No,
it.
that's pretty awesome. So how did you guys get in with LaShante as being a manager?
That would also
Or is
be
she
through
managing
me.
you guys? I'm not sure how that's all working out.
Well,
Yeah, I would say.
you know, like me and her know each other well, and she really wanted to, you know, support and help out the band. And you know, for a little bit, I was like, you don't want to do that, but then I was finally like, all right, you can do it. And she wanted to help, you know.
Yeah, and that's what makes a good manager, in my opinion. It's not all just coming down to, well, you know, I got to get my 10%, and
Well,
you know,
a lot of it I feel like came after the first show, because then she kind of saw like they, you know, they got that spark, and she just decided, you know, she wanted to help out and be a part of it. So, you know, we didn't say
oh, that's
no to that.
incredible. It's
Yeah,
a
we
small
kind of
fucking world,
embraced it.
for sure. Welcome back.
My bad. I
And
lost
did you die for a
all
little
internet.
bit?
I lost all internet.
He's like, I'm never going away. I'm that little bug that just, you know, keep coming back.
I'm
No matter
aggravated.
how many times you kill me.
You don't know how hard we've been trying to get rid of him.
Nah.
Hey, I've even been trying to get rid of myself. They won't let me fucking quit. It's like, goddamn, man. But we need to find another bassist.
Well, you know, and you, like I was telling them before, you know, your bass skills are fucking killer, man.
I appreciate that, man. I really do.
It's, I don't know. You know, Black Sabbath is what started me in the music world, you know, so many years ago. And I always said that Tony Iommi is the riff god of all time. But Geezer played the bass like no other bass player does. Because he thinks with like a guitar, like a lead guitarist's mind, and then just kind of puts that into what the bass role is. So, you know, the fact that you guys are so, like I was telling them, so tight and technical together, like riff wise, it's just, it's seamless. So major props. A band, you know, a lot of people always just go, oh, well, yeah, I play bass. There's more to playing bass than just being that guy.
And I will tell you right now, that is a bad motherfucker on the bass.
For sure.
Yellow shirt, no joke.
Now, are you playing a 5-string or 6-string bass? I couldn't quite tell from the videos.
6.
How many?
A 6.
Okay. So that's where that really low crunch is coming from.
Noise. I love that guitar.
Any effects you put on it, or is that just straight clean?
That's just straight through the amp. All guitar. And these hands.
I'm telling you, man, it's a badass bass. For sure. It's refreshing. And then what do you use, Dakota, for guitar?
I'm using some Mystery Ibanez RG from 1998, 7-string.
Nice.
I think it's a.
Was that like one of the original ones for the line?
Yeah, it's a Japanese. You know, it's a. I don't know, the body and the neck, I guess, won't quite match up. I bought it at a pawn shop in Kentucky for like $185.
Can't beat that with a fucking stick.
Hey, I got a lot of memories of the guitar. I've had the same guitar since like 2013.
Well, that's how you can tell you got a quality instrument, man. It just keeps on going, won't quit, doesn't fall apart.
I changed the pickup in it, and that's it.
So, from one drummer to another, the crispness of your snare is awesome. How are you getting that sound?
I tune my bottom head pretty high to where you get a resonant sound, and then I'll tighten my beater head pretty much as tight as I can get it without breaking the head.
Is it a Tama or a
no? It's D drums.
Oh,
yeah. I've been playing D drums for quite a while, and I just love their acoustic sounds. I like the option of going acoustic or electric, or acoustic and electric.
For sure.
So yeah, I have the acoustic hybrid drum set where all the triggers are mounted into the drum already.
Oh, that saves time.
Yeah, so it's an acoustic and electric. Yeah, I only trigger my bass drum and I have an 808 drop.
Nice.
Yeah, and I
Excellent sound.
yeah, I just trigger for the clarity.
Yeah. It's not like everybody can get Vinnie Paul's double kick sound.
Yeah, actually, I know how he did. I know how he did that.
Okay, how do you do it?
From what I heard is he would duct tape a 50-cent piece to the bass drum head and then play with wooden mallets.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, that's how he got that. I mean, that's the original trigger sound.
Well, yeah, and what's weird about that is that they've actually recorded the sound that he gets from those bass drums, and now it's a sample that you can buy. So,
Yep.
like when you're doing a recording, you can just snap it on to whatever
Guitar
bass drum you're
tones,
using.
Get guitar tone plugins, like everybody that play through their laptop or their computer and buy Sims and what the fuck you call the drum programs and write songs. One guitar player sit in his room, write fucking whole song, be badass. You know what I mean? All
For sure. Yeah, that's another thing.
Hey, I don't use the internet.
Yeah, the last couple years, there's been such an influx of the one-man band thing. I don't know if you guys have encountered this before, where people just literally just sat and did everything themselves, and that way they don't have to worry about finding people to play with them.
Sure.
It's crazy because you can't reproduce that live.
Right.
Yep.
No, I feel like you lose a lot of
some of the same clubs, and they just don't have the capabilities to even run that kind of a thing. So,
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm old school, man. I'm 30. I'm about to be 38 this year. So I've been doing this a long time, and say that again.
You're good looking.
Appreciate it.
I say you're still a kid.
That's good.
I'm 45, about to be 46. So
I'm the youngest in the band. I'm 26.
isn't that a singer thing? I
Yeah.
swear. Always the youngest motherfucker in the band is the singer.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. When I write, it's me and another person in that room writing. It's not. We don't send each other anything. Like we're there.
No, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
I've never had a computer or internet in my life, so I mean,
I'm not very much of a fan of it myself, but now that I've moved out to the Midwest from Ohio, I find myself having to send tracks and stuff like that and have tracks sent to me. It's kind of a pain in the dick, but I always make sure that at some point on the schedule we find a day or a weekend where we can just rent out a spot for 3 days and just hash everything out in person. So I'm glad y'all are able to do that. So much easier.
It's
a lot funner too.
We're very fortunate.
Yeah.
Very fortunate to be able to make it work because everybody's got a day job to go to. Just travel.
Yeah, people tend to forget that just because you're in a kick-ass fucking band that suddenly you have no job but to play in the band. No, we have lives. It's not like the 80s where you got a record deal and next thing you know you're a millionaire. It doesn't work that way. We don't make shit for money.
Where's my million?
You know what I mean? But before we get into the next segment, tomorrow night I do have LaShante Wade from Dark Creeds Productions promoting the new horror short. I hate that fucking word. Horror short, bitch.
There you go.
Called The Breakthrough. So let's check that out real quick.
Let's begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. I always love to play that particular trailer because you literally don't know shit about what it's going to be about because dude's just sitting there counting down and you know something fucked up's about to happen. So that is tomorrow night. Those of you out there in Three Witches Land. We have LaShante Wade, director and owner of Dark Creeks Productions.
Don't miss that shit.
Discussing the new horror short, The Breakthrough. All right. So I am back with Give Me Oblivion. So at this point, I believe I've been seeing some stuff on your Facebook there about an album coming.
Yes.
Would I be right or would I be wrong?
Yeah. We got a single coming out soon with a music video.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now, which one did you guys choose to start with?
Doomsday.
Song-wise. Doomsday. Okay. Yeah, I you know what? And when I heard that song, I kind of felt that it had single potential. So that's a great song to lead with. A lot of good aggression. And so you did the video. Now, did you guys do the video yourselves? Did you have somebody professionally do it?
Video hasn't been done yet, but it's already, you know, in the works. Like we've got everything set up to do it. We just got to do it at this point.
But
Awesome.
it's being done in a by you know, professionally done.
Yeah, it's usually the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least, you know, somebody that's willing to do it for a beer budget. That always seems to work the best.
It does.
Just saying. So how are you guys going to release this? You guys are unsigned. So how do you intend on getting it out there and distributing the single?
Oh, we were going to use
Magic.
No, you know, just really organically doing it as the, you know, an individual artist.
Yeah, I mean, this drop, you know, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually the best way to start, you know, as an independent band to release it yourselves. There's a lot of tools that are available today to make that happen. So are you looking at like a DistroKid kind of thing or Bandcamp? DistroKid?
No, we're gonna be going through DistroKid. That way we can kind of distribute it more broadly.
I mean, that's the best way to do it. That automatically allows the world, not just the US, but, you know, everybody, Canada, all the way to Europe, can get a hold of this thing. So that's awesome. We'll definitely be looking for that. And as far as like any merch or anything, are you guys working on merch?
We already have one design out, and we have more designs that are going to be released soon. We're just waiting for them to come in.
Okay, and where can everybody out there in Three Witches Land find this awesome
Go
merch?
to storefrontier.com and type in Oblivion, and you'll find us.
Okay, you said Store Frontier?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Unfortunately, my producer had to leave, so I can't get that out there, so I do apologize. But those of you out there in Three Witches Land and current fans of this band can find this merch. You don't understand just how important buying merch is, you know, to a band. It's a good way to say, hey, I love what you're doing. And if you love it, wear it, be about it, and help us out. Because let's face it, Spotify doesn't pay shit. As does any of the other major platforms. As a matter of fact, the last time I checked, I think it was actually fucking Amazon Music pays the most, and that's like 75 cents.
Yes.
Something stupid like that. And Spotify came in as the least amount paid to an artist. So DistroKid, definitely a great way to get it out there. It's not a payday. But you can definitely help them out by getting those numbers up because it shows how hard they're fucking working.
Right.
So, Awesome. I was just actually thinking about this earlier today. There's a great fucking band. Actually, there's a couple that toured with last year when I came through Atlanta. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Big Oaf.
No.
Oh, okay. That would be an awesome band to link up with. They have a really good following, and I know they're doing some pretty big things. They're a little bit more on the doom metal side, but still a very heavy kind of band. So, you know, if, like playing the Sweetwater up there in Duluth is a great fucking venue, and they can definitely get you in there. Or Sabbath Brewing. That's another good club to get into, which I'm sure some of you guys have been around for a while, so you probably know some of these places.
Yeah, we've actually got a show coming up on the 14th at Sabbath Brewing.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
Playing with
Great place.
With
Kind of a no nonsense kind of joint.
Yeah,
All about the artist.
yeah, we'll be playing with Worthy of the Crown, Rivers, Outlaws,
Okay.
Los Angeles, and Brick by Brick from New York.
On the 14th.
Now, do you guys have any aspirations of kind of getting out of there and going regionally?
Yeah, well, right now, since we've been together for 8 months.
Yes.
Right.
So
Well, I'll tell you what, y'all are climbing fast, which is awesome. That means you got that fucking drive. You know what I mean?
It's all about the work.
Yeah. So what we plan on doing is finishing out this year in like kind of Georgia, Florida area. And the start of next year, we're going to not play many shows in Georgia. We may only play a couple shows in the state of Georgia. We're going to try to play a lot of Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama. So
I got a lot of bands in both of those areas. So if you want to like do a piggyback, I can definitely let some of those guys know, especially Florida that got the Doomsday Rejects that are on Kingside Records. You guys would be awesome.
we're actually playing. We're supposed to play with them or link up with them in September.
Awesome. That's my boys. They're one of the guys I represent. So that'll be, absolutely killer. And as a matter of fact, I do have a touring act, Grave Next Door. Don't know if you've heard of them by chance, but Grave Next Door, Tommy Stewart's Dire Wolf is going to be coming through Georgia. So that could be another situation that you guys could get into and, link up. It's really the best thing to do anymore. Yeah, I don't know what happened. They just turned sideways.
Sorry, Don's a little drunk.
I can still see you though, so that's good.
Yes.
We might be losing Ant here. I'm not sure. Nope, you're back. Okay, cool.
It's the cost of living in the boonies.
Man, I feel it. I understand.
But we can be, we get out here and we play. We can get as loud as we want, as late as we want, and ain't got to worry about no phone calls.
And that's the best part about it. That's how I feel about living here in Nebraska. It's just
That's
all
like
country, man. All country. Nobody gives a shit about loud nothing. I just heard about 4 M80s go off a few moments ago. So awesome. All right. So let's get to the moment of the show where I usually ask this question. Top 3 favorite horror movies of all time. We'll just go around the band. Tell me what your top 3 favorites are.
Anthony, you start. That's so tough.
Well, see, I'm kind of the oddball in the group.
Okay.
I don't even really listen to metal. I mainly watch a lot of stoner movies and comedies, really, honestly.
Hey, Scary Movie franchise was fucking fantastic. Loved it.
Yeah, I get it. It just honestly ain't never been part of my jam, man.
It's all good. Not the first time I've heard that. So Right on. Let's move on.
Either of you.
Yeah, I like scary movies. It's hard to say what's my top three.
That is tough.
That's a tough question.
You know what? Okay, so number 3 we got coming in. Probably 13 Ghosts.
Love that fucking movie.
That one traumatized me as a child. So it holds a very
I
special
can see
place.
why.
Yeah, right?
He was a wee lad.
I was a wee lad.
That was a good
So
one.
that's probably number 3. The Hills Have Eyes is probably number 2. That also
Oh yeah, that was a
traumatized
hard
me.
one to watch.
Yeah, it was tough.
That was a hard one.
Number 1 would probably be Hostel.
Ah,
That's what I
man!
was gonna
Finally,
say.
somebody actually touches upon that.
Very,
That's what I
very good movie. Very underrated.
Brutal.
I have to agree.
Super good.
Fucking brutal.
I mean, the funny part about it is, it's not really funny, but it's based on shit that
Oh yeah, it's based on
actually
truth.
happened.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize that, but
Yeah.
you know, you get over there to the other side, as I like to call it, and you just never know what you're gonna fucking step in.
Very good movie. Based on reality, but very, very good movie.
And I think it was the reality part that really kind of brought that film its ickiness.
Yeah.
It's a
It
good
just
scare.
It felt real, you know.
Most def.
Yeah, it felt real. That's what it is.
Any slasher films?
Mine would be the original It, the movie The Thing, and the original Friday the 13th.
Fuck yeah. We're talking about what was that? 1980,
Yes.
when the original Friday the 13th came out.
Yep.
And the whole time, I mean, these people are getting hacked up, and you just think it's like this just brutal fucking dude going around, and it's fucking Jason's mom the whole time.
Yeah, spoiler alert. That movie's like fucking 40 years old. Doesn't matter.
But still, you know, it's like, I don't know. I just thought that was a brilliantly made film. I liked some of the sequels, and I say that very loosely because some of them were just like, why?
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
for me,
what'd
Michael
you think of
Myers.
the 09 remake?
Which one?
The 09 remake with old buddy from
Oh yeah,
yes, from Supernatural, that dude.
it was good.
I thought it was respectable.
Yeah, very much so. And they still kept his mom somewhat involved, which
Yeah.
was cool. There was a lot of stuff in it that you just come to expect from one of those films,
Yeah.
but it made it hipper and it was more fun to watch. For a whole new generation that maybe never watched the old ones, and I thought it was like 2 or 3 times as brutal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the guy that played Jason in that film did a fucking good job. Enjoy.
Phenomenal.
Now, The Thing, I always say the all-time fucking creepiest movies ever made was The fucking Thing with Kurt fucking Russell, man.
Yeah.
When dude lost his hands in that guy's belly that became a mouth with big teeth, how do you not get scared by that shit?
Yeah. I mean, I was a kid when I watched that, so it always stuck with me.
Hell yeah.
Good fucking movie.
The thing that should not be.
There you go.
Fucking
Salad.
man. All right, we got one more commercial break. So we are going to check out the bands of Reaper's Underground Productions that are out either touring now or have projects coming out right now.
Den alten Mythos hinter sich zu lassen. Und so tastet er sich blind von Zeitenufer zu Zeitenufer, bis ihm in all dieser Schwärze endlich ein wegweisendes Licht aufgeht.
All right. So we have a lot of kind of some updates on most of the bands from the underground productions. Grave Next Door has joined us, who we are currently putting together their fall tour, which will kick off in September. Poop and Got from Germany, that was the first band on there, is finally able to do a performance fresh out of the COVID jail. God damn. No one's been able to perform over there, and finally he is able to get out and do his thing. So if you are in West Germany somewhere around Berlin, you will be able to catch that show. And if there's anybody watching currently looking for any kind of representation, band management, promotions, or just help putting tours together, check me out. Reaper's Production, or Reaper's Underground. Oh, God damn it. Reaper's Underground Production at gmail.com. That's just too fucking much to say in one fucking go, man. Sometimes it rolls off the tongue. Most of the time it wants to stick its tongue up my ass. So that's what happened. Anyway, so I am so glad that I was able to get you guys on tonight. Give me Oblivion. You can catch them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, especially to check out those little live band practice moments. And soon you'll be able to catch them on Spotify as that first single drops. So what would you guys like to end with tonight as your message for those that fans of yours that have been watching, and probably a lot of fans that you have made tonight?
Thank y'all for y'all support.
Appreciate it.
I'm humble. Thank you. We're gonna keep on trying to produce. You know, put the best performance that we can.
Awesome. Nothing better than being humble, because that's what this fucking business is all about. We are one big happy fucking metal community. And you know, we try to stick together as much as possible because we're all in it for the same reason. We fucking love what we do.
You don't do metal if you expect to get rich.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. We are not the single kings.
You just gotta know what to do. You know what I mean?
You know, actually listen to the fucking album.
Yeah. Right.
The singles are teasers for the bigger thing.
Right.
Okay. And if you guys like extreme fucking metal, I'm telling you, Give Me Oblivion will deliver every time. I'm excited to hear, you know, you guys recorded in the studio. And because I mean, just from, you know, your practice videos, it definitely caught my fucking attention. So most def, I think you guys are going to blow up. And, you know, I'm sure we'll cross paths in the future. Anything you got coming up, please let me know. I will make sure to promote it for you, and we'll get you back on the underground and make sure that everybody knows what the fuck is coming next. But as always, everyone out there, stay heavy. And